The Tampa Bay Rays have far and away been the most dominant team in baseball in our Lord's year of 2023, and it looks like we're bound for another October with Rays baseball in our future. As far as off the field goes, though, there are some other big things that could be happening and in the works. So if you haven't really kept up much with the Rays off-field issues over the years, I don't really blame you, but there has been a lot of talk over the years about the team getting a new ballpark, with the other alternative being to relocate and leave the Tampa Bay area altogether and move to a new city. And this is all for the simple fact that the Rays play in a yard waste, a dump, a funeral home, or as some like to call it, Tropicana Field. All jokes aside, it's no secret this ballpark is by far on the low tier when it comes to people deciding what parks they want to visit. It's just simply not a great venue. Now match that up with not enough fans showing up over the years, and you get the relocation talks. Stu Sternberg, the Rays owner, came up with the atrocious idea a couple of years ago to split the team's home games between Tampa Bay and Montreal. That was an actual idea that Sternberg and his colleagues had, and they were dead serious about it too. The fans were not happy, and the plan eventually fell apart. Now, honestly, it doesn't really matter where the team is playing if the team is winning. At least it doesn't matter for now, and winning is exactly what the Rays are doing and have done since 2008. They're a really well-run organization, and it looks like there are some businessmen out there who would like a crack at owning such a well-run franchise. According to the site The Athletic, which is where I'm going to get a lot of my information from in this video, at least one local businessman is trying to buy the franchise, but the team is also drawing interest from groups that would relocate the Rays to a new city, one of the cities that Major League Baseball has in mind for an expansion team. Despite this, Sternberg still has plans to keep owning the Rays, and has a primary goal to build a $1.2 billion ballpark in St. Petersburg or Tampa, and has been in talks with potential investors and other sources of capital that would help fund the project of a new ballpark in the Tampa Bay area. So, like I just mentioned, there is a local businessman who is interested in buying the Rays, and that man is Dan Doyle Jr., who is the CEO and leader of DEX Imaging, a company based in Tampa. The Athletic attempted to reach out to Doyle Jr. himself for comment, which failed miserably. Okay, no, they were just unable to reach him or get him to say anything. I was just trying to be dramatic with the miserably part, but anyway, the Rays themselves declined to comment on where they currently stand in talks with Doyle Jr. and other potential buyers. Stu Sternberg then went on to tell the Tampa Bay Times today that we'll keep the Rays in the area, while also adding on that he plans to remain the team owner. The Rays will continue to play their home games at the the Trop. Sorry, I get those two things mixed up. They sound similar. Until 2027, which is when the lease for the ballpark expires. So Sternberg and his people have to work relatively quickly on this. I also want to clarify something. If you're a Rays fan or a fan of Tropicana Field watching this video, I insult your ballpark out of good faith, trust me. I'm not trying to insult the franchise. I have a lot of respect for the Rays and what they have built over the years, and I think the fans, the team, and the overall area deserve better than what the Rays currently play in, so don't hate me for it. But I guess I can at least ask, if you are a fan of Tropicana Field, why? But anyway, it seems to be that the Rays are making progress on a potential new ballpark in St. Petersburg, which is where they currently play, with those discussions being more advanced and promising than the ones for a ballpark in Tampa. The commissioner, Rob Manfred, also voiced his confidence in the Rays getting a new ballpark in the area, roasting the city of Oakland in the process. Quote unquote, "I think we see the potential in the Tampa market dramatically different than we see Oakland." The Rays' plan, if they stayed in St. Pete, would be to build a new 30,000-seat ballpark on the site of Tropicana Field and develop the surrounding 86 acres. And again, things are looking promising, but the Rays are still also talking to build their potential new park in Tampa. So we still don't really know how this will end up. We do know it'll end up in one of three ways. The Rays either rip apart the Trop and build a new ballpark to replace it in St. Pete, move to Tampa and get a park there, or move out of the area altogether and leave Florida, presumably to Nashville or whatever other expansion team options MLB is interested in. The A's over in Oakland seem screwed, on and off the field. The Rays seem to be in a complete opposite position though. They're incredible on the field and in good hands, and it seems more and more likely that they will stay in the Tampa Bay area. But again, nothing is concrete or promised right now, but what is promised is that big changes will be coming with this Rays franchise, whatever they may be. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.